Tired of the silence, the sugar-coated lies. Another headline screaming behind vacant eyes. They build up their walls so high and so strong, but the truth's gonna break through before too long. Every single day, the same damn old game, pointing all the fingers, nobody takes the blame. This pressure's building, it's starting to crack. Ain't no turning back now, ain't no holding back. I'm about to say it, yeah, I'm about to scream. Tired of the fake smiles, living in a dream. The real life's bleeding out in the cold. Gotta break the mold, gotta let it unfold. I'm about to say it, every single word. The uncomfortable truth finally gonna be heard. I'm gonna say it.
Thank you for that heart meet, Adrian. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to all of you coming in. Um, you know, one of the things that I definitely pride myself on is being transparent with you all. All right, Adrian. Nah, I'm scared. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm scared. I'm scared. This. When we come on here, we engage with people, we meet people, and sometimes it's just casual conversations on here. This is our meeting place. Hey, good morning, Jessane. How you doing, bestie? This is our meeting place. We all come here and we family ship with each other, and that's good. That's great. That's it's a cure. It's a proverbial cure. Um, on certain days, some more than others. It's needed so bad, and today is one of them. Hey, sis, how you doing? This lady right here, this young lady right here, she came into one of our broadcasts out of nowhere, and she was spitfire. She was adamant about what she believed in, what she stood for, and her as well as her husband, because he would be in the background. Um, they became family. They are family. They are family. And as she kept coming in, thank you, It's Just Grams. How are you? As she kept coming in to the lives, we got more and more affiliated with her, comfortable with her. She like say, just like when you meet anybody in real life, you know, it's you meet them, and after you hang out and you conversate for a while, you just develop a bond of respect and things like that. So that's what happened with. Let's get cheeky with it. Shikki, it got to a point where Shikki and I would talk. Hey, good morning, Bessie. How you doing, Marie? We would talk in the middle of the night, just even if it's a phone call or sometimes texting each other, right? We would do that. And of course, we talk political things, celebrity things. How do we think uh, Diddy's trial was going to turn out? The things that they could possibly have on them, things like that, right? And so that was the conversations we'd have. As time went on, no, just saying, no, just saying, she's not doing good. And this is why I'm conveying this to you all right now, because she needs our prayers more than ever. As we kept talking, texting, talking on the phone and stuff, thank you for that. Heart me, sis. And we became comfortable with each other. We became, it was the relationship. That's my sister. I'm her brother. We can say what we want to say and understand that there's no ill will in it. So she knew she could feel comfortable to tell me what she was going through. And because when we first met, we was talking about her starting her own podcast on here and things of that nature. And I was wondering, like, hey, Shikki, what's taking so long? But come on, you got it. What are you doing? And at some point, I didn't see her for a certain amount of time, length of time. And when we were talking on the phone, that's when she told me about the cancer that she had. I don't know the name. I don't know. I just hear cancer, and that's enough for me. But so she had went through that. She had went to the hospital. She had gotten out. And she was getting better. Then she went back into the hospital, and that was bad. But then she got released. She came back home, and there was times that she would still pop in on our broadcast, and she would say, "I'm not feeling well. I'm not feeling good, but I'm here. I'm listening." And so I just got to this point where I just adored her strength. I adored her ability to just smile. I adored her wants to see other people happy, to cheer other people up in the midst of hurting, in the midst of her body fighting this cancer. And she went in remission, but it came back. Thank you all for the fest pops. So this morning, I wake up and it's the ordinary routine of mine. Wake up, thank God for allowing me to wake up. Um, and then I normally grab my phone off the nightstand and just see what messages I've missed. And just try to get an update on what happened overnight, or things like that. And I seen "Let's Get Cheeky with It" on the notification. I'm like, man, Bestie, what time is it? It was 3:49 a.m. when this message came through. And I was like, man, let me open this all the way, because Bestie must have had something on her mind. And let me tell you all something. There's one thing about me. When you all are going through something, if you reach out to me and I'm asleep and don't see it in time or anything like that, I automatically feel bad. In my mind, you needed me and I wasn't there. And I take that to heart. I take everything to heart. And so that's what I was thinking. I'm like, okay, man, 3:49. She must have been going through something, man. And I hate it. I'm late getting back to her, because here it is, 6:45 in the morning. So I go and open it. And as I start to read, tears begin to form in my eyes. And I come to find out that it's not Shikki. It's not Shikki. It's Revi, her sister. And Revi and I have talked. We've talked before when Shikki was in the hospital. And I just want to share with you all what she said. That way I'm not giving you all any misinformation. Okay? And I'm going to try to maintain my composure. I'm going to try not to cry this time. It says, "Good morning. Please pray for Shikma. She is back in She's back in the hospital as of 1 a.m. tonight. She's struggling. She had another seizure. It was pretty bad. Our family, it ain't gonna work. I'm gonna cry. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna tell y'all, it ain't gonna work. Our family is beside ourselves, and you gotta understand it's kind of harder because they are uh Israeli, high is Israeli. I think that's however, but she had another seizure. It was pretty bad. Our family is beside ourselves at this point. She has suffered so much with a smile and never once complained. Just built enough courage to keep a smile on her face. Please, I know what you mean to her. Pray, and that's in capital letters. Pray for my sister. I'm hurting so bad for her right now. And she sent 2 crying emojis. Thank you, sis. I'm trying. I said I wasn't gonna do this because I already cried this morning, but so today, I mean this morning, this is at 6:56 a.m. At this time, I'm starting to get dressed and get ready. Make sure my wife is make sure everybody's what they got, getting ready. My wife, Rudy. And 6:56 a.m. Revy says, "Hello, it's Revy. Not sure you got my message earlier. Please pray for Shikma. She's not doing so well." And she put 3 praying hands after emojis after that. I didn't respond after I read the first message because I broke down. I broke down. I didn't know the words to say back to her. So all I could do was think, okay, well, let me continue doing my routine and just pray that God just comes to me and give me something, right? Then she says they put her on oxygen. Her breathing, her breathing has slowed down. I can't even repeat what I'm about to say. We were told it will be up to her. We were told it would be up to her if she makes it through the night. My family are all coming to Maryland as we speak. Then she puts a gift. It says, "My heart hurts," and it's a heart that's breaking apart, falling apart. Y'all gotta hold on. I gotta give you. She is. She is a fighter. You're right, sis. That she is. She's a fighter. She's a fighter. I responded to Revy. I said, "No, Revy. Please tell me that I am not reading this." I sent her a bunch of broken heart emojis and a crying face emoji. I says, "I am in tears right now. Do you have her phone so that I can call you and get updates? I will pray for her. I will pray for her, you all, and her husband." Then I sent her a gift of a teddy bear laying down, holding the phone, crying. She responded and she says, "I have her phone. You can text me on here." I said, "Okay. Oh, well, you can text me on here." She praised you. She, she literally quoted to me about you. Her words: "I met a true loyal friend, Greg. I hope I spelled your name right." She says, "I am going to be monitoring all texts to our family and close friends. She needs a miracle. They're going to remove the breathing tubes tonight. They're gonna give her till about 9 o'clock with it, and then she's on her own. He said it's a 50-50 chance. I know God. I know God got her. So this isn't goodbye. I pray so hard that when I wake up tomorrow morning, she's breathing. I'm sorry. I'm a mess. Please send prayer. She sends a broken heart emoji and a heart emoji with a pink, with a yellow ribbon tied around it. I sent her a gift. It's 3 green candles. It's two jasmine flowers. They're white on a green branch, and it says healing prayers. I said, please give her a kiss on the cheek and the forehead for me, and let her know that we're praying for her. She responded and said, "Will do," with a praying hand and a red heart. I just messaged her before I started this broadcast, and I said, "How's my girl Shikki doing?" And she hasn't responded yet. She hasn't responded yet, so I'm waiting on that. And she's a fighter. But let's go to prayer. Let's just go to prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we come to Thee in prayer to ask for strength. We ask for Your healing hands, Father. Father, we know what the doctors say, but Father, we also know that you are the miracle maker. We know that no matter what the doctors say here, you have the final say. Lord, I don't know the words to pray, but you know my heart. You know my mind. I know, I know that your will be done. It's just our faith is still in you, Lord. Our faith will always and forever remain in you. It's just the earthly. It's just the earthly part that's hard to hear, hard to take this in, Father. But if it be thy will, please let Shikki know she has a community of family right here that are rallying around her. We're praying. We're praying hard, Father. We're praying hard, Father. For we know you promise you will not forsake us, and we know you won't forsake Shikki. It don't matter the outcome. It's a lot of things we won't understand. And but we know you're gonna do what's right. You're gonna do what the divine plan is for her. It's gonna be carried out. And we know that you do no wrong. Father, we just ask and pray that if it is in your will to give her more time, to bring her back to a healthy place, that you will do that and bless her with that. Father, we pray for her kids, pray for her husband, pray for her family. Father, we understand and know that we all have fear right now, Father, but we pray that you do not mistake our fear as lack of faith in you, because that's not what it is, Father. That's not what it is. Father, we pray that you just whisper in Shikki's ear how much she's loved, how much she means to people, the impact that she made on people, the impact that she makes on people, the inspiration that she gives people. Father, hold her family, console her family, Father. Be their shelter in their time of storm, Father. We pray that you just bless us with the words that we could possibly say to help soothe, help reassure her loved one. Father, these things we ask in the name of of our soon coming King, Jesus Christ. Amen. Amen. And amen. I have a show lined up for us to do. And I wanna do it. I wanna try to keep things as normal as possible. But I'm stuck in between wanting to do that, but I want to be respectful to our friend. I want to make sure I I don't know. I, I don't know. I told y'all if I'm not feeling it, I just don't. I feel like just I'd rather just not do a show, right? But I feel like this is something that will keep my mind focused enough that I won't allow the fear to win. I mean, and take over. Oh my god! And I gotta put my glasses on because I can't see nothing y'all are saying. Uh, so
Knows that Iraq has weapons of
the only thing that I know, the one thing that I know, I should say, that if Shikki was feeling up for it, she would be in here and she would be doing the show with us. That's something I do know. She would be giving her input. That's something I do know. And I know that because Shikki isn't one to hold her tongue. I mean, bite her tongue or hold her words back. She don't mince words, anything like that. In fact, just Graham said you are giving her the utmost respect right now. Keep going. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's just Grams. Thank you. Because I don't know. And so I need to hear that. You know, I told you all how her and I would be texting throughout the night, uh, just giving input on things and our perspective and point of views on certain things. And I would say something, and I meant it totally, based on the conversation we were having, and so I would say it, and she would respond back. She was like, "Are you talking about me? Are you saying this? Are you mad at me about this? No, because if this is what you think I'm that way," and I'm like, "Yo, Shikki, no, no, sis, calm down. That's not you. You missed the complete context of what I was saying. I wasn't even talking about you. I didn't think you felt that way. Nothing like that. I was just, and so I told her, I'm like, this is why I like talking on the phone with you. Because when I message something and you don't understand it, which is fine, like, she's not the first, she's not the last, and she's not the only. But when I say something and you don't understand it, you just raw. You go for my jugular, and it's like, yo, I would never do that. You know that, like, even if it was something that she done that bothered me or caught me off guard, or if it was something I wasn't hip to, she knows I'd tell her like, hey, bestie, how you see it that way? Because I don't. This is how I see it. I don't understand how you got there. Tell me how you got there. One of the things we did, and one of the things that this particular conversation we was having, um, and I've mentioned it to you all too, but yeah, Jenny, she does it with love. Yeah, she really does. She really does. And when she loves you with a passion, with a burning passion, and I'm very appreciative of that. I'm very appreciative of that. So I get it, And so we would talk. Here's the thing: I don't know a lot about the Palestinian and Israeli the things that they got going. I don't know. I don't know. So I was just trying to say what I be seeing on TV and on I mean on the Al Jazeera News and what I be seeing. Hey, no shocker there, Willie. And what I be seeing, my friend, his name is Ali, but he's a movie director. And in fact, if you have what Amazon Prime or whatever, and you go and you look up a movie called Lanier, he directed that. He made that. Him and Angel McCautry. Angel Angel McCautry played basketball in WNBA. She played for the Atlanta Dream, and then she got traded somewhere else. But she was an outstanding pro basketball player. But she funded, put some money towards the making of that movie so people can get a better understanding of what Lake Lanier is. Of course, they put like more of a today's horror movie kind of appeal to it, but you get the message, right? And so he's Palestinian. I think I'm saying that right. I don't even know. That's what I'm saying. I don't even know right. And so I was bringing up, and I told you about my other friend, Brittany. She's that too. But I was talking. I was just saying what Ali had posted and what I had seen. And she came. She was like, "No." Of course, she's from Israel, so she was telling me, things from the Israel perspective or Israeli perspective, however you say it. And so she like chalked me off, and I'm like, "No, look, whoa, wait, time out, time out. I need a 30-second timeout. I need a minute timeout. I need a minute and a half timeout. Hold on." And I'm telling her like, no. That's what I'm trying. So, Bestie, this is what I'm trying to say. I don't understand. This is just what he shows when he posts his stories on his Instagram that I see. And so I'm seeing the Palestinian people uh, being hurt, pulling them from rumble and kids bleeding, and it's and so I'm not saying uh, Israel is wrong. I'm trying to tell you I don't understand, and so that's why I said the other day I was thinking about having a show where we have Shikki on here from the Israel side, and I messaged Brittany and asked if she would come on when she doesn't have a TikTok, so that's why that didn't work. But she's Palestinian, so I was like, and we'll have her on, and that way we have Palestinian perspective too, and we have both ladies on here, and maybe we can figure out who's right, who's wrong, what was something like that, right? But like I told you all, I was also reserved about doing that. There was some hesitation in doing a show like that. And one thing that I learned when I was in the streets and part of that activities or partaking in activities out there, one of the main things was never make moves if your heart is timid. If you're sick before we went out to do any kind of, I can't say on here, but anything that we did, if we were going out to do that and somebody was second guessing, no moves was made. That move was not made. Because what it taught us was, or what the way we looked at it was, sis said, you can't do dirt unless your heart is completely in it. That part right there. It didn't matter if it was 6 of us. It didn't matter if it was 12 of us. It didn't matter. And sometimes we would roll about 25 to 30. But the thing about it, if one person was timid about the move we was about to make, the whole jukes was shut down. We didn't do it because if we went ahead and did it, and that one person that was timid missed a step or had the delay in the moment that we're doing that, we all gonna be in trouble. Jenny said, if one falls, we all fall. Exactly. Exactly. And so I took that as, you know what? I know Brittany, and I know she's very, very strong and passionate and don't hold nothing back either. I definitely know Shikki, and she's the same way, if not 10 times more. And so I'm thinking, like, you know what? This probably isn't a good idea. As much as I want to know, as much as I just want facts. I don't want media. I don't want media because as we're learning in our pop series, the media lies. So I don't want that. I want people that's actually from there. I want people that this is their heritage. This is their nationality. This is what they stand. And she's lived there. So I know she's gonna tell me real because she loves me. I love her. She respects me, and I respect her. And she knows there is no judgment either way. I'm just reaching out for enlightenment. I want her to educate me, right? And so I'm like, you know what? They have problems in real. They're two the countries. They have legit what we call in wrestling heat. They have legit heat with each other. Their countries do. And so good morning, Lori. And so if I bring her up and she says something, and then I got Brittany on here too, and Brittany like don't like what she says, and then she's gonna go at her, and then she's gonna go back. It could two things could happen. I could lose two, possibly lose two friends. Secondly, we would never get anything established. It wouldn't be beneficial to nobody because they would be arguing with each other. You know. Okay, Lori, that's fine. That's fine. Thank you for that heart meat, love. So let me check. I'm gonna try to continue the show. I am gonna try to go on with the show. I know that's what Shikki. This is what brought her into our lives. I'm just checking that to see if her sister had responded, and she hasn't as of yet. And I don't want to keep asking. I feel like that's rude. I feel like that's intrusive. Um, she knows that I'm here. She knows how she can get in touch with me, and uh, she'll see my message and she'll let me know. She'll let me know. All right, guys, we're gonna try to carry on. Um, so we're gonna start with pops. All right, let's go ahead and get. We love you, Shikki. We're praying for you, baby girl. Let's let's get to this. Let's get to this right here. Let's get the pops. You guys know how we do it. We do five, drop another video in, and then we'll come back and round out that five. All right. And I'm probably like not gonna do much talking. So let's go.
Mass destruction.
The reason I keep insisting that there was a relationship between Iraq.
Pause. I don't know who moved it back. That's not where we were at. So we're gonna go to where we was. All right, we'll pick it up from here. We'll pick it up. I think.
Those weapons of mass destruction got to be somewhere.
These are the sick jokes
Those
that Bush
weapons of
is
mass
making.
destruction got to be
after-
somewhere.
Dude, I tell you what. Sick! Oh, my ear! We need to get the fuck out of here!
Hold on, let me give you all some
Nope,
volume.
no weapons over there. Those weapons of mass destruction got to be somewhere.
Thank you,
Nope,
sis.
no weapons over there.
I appreciate that.
Maybe under here. Oops, this photo wasn't supposed to be in here.
In fact, I'm going to do that. I'm going to go get me
Skull and
something
Bone
to
secret
drink. I'll be right back.
This is a Skull and Bone secret signal. This is a Skull and Bone secret signal. This is a Skull and Bone secret signal.
Sooner or later, the people in this country are going to realize the government does not give a fuck about them. Government doesn't care about you or your children or your rights or your welfare or your safety. It simply doesn't give a fuck about you. It's interested in its own power. That's the only thing, keeping it and expanding it wherever possible.
Some cringe when they hear the term New World Order, despite all of these prominent people using it.
What is at stake is more than one small country. It is a big idea, a new world order, where diverse nations are drawn together in common cause to achieve the universal aspirations of mankind.
The world that maybe some people dreamt of at that conference back in Bournemouth, when it looked as if maybe history would end, that liberal democracy would triumph, that free market economics would slowly progress, and we'd have a new world order.
We are part of a new world order. And as the recently departed Admiral William J. Crow once said, it's long on new and it's short on order.
Walter Isaacson wrote a wonderful book about some of the wise men who helped shape the New World Order following the Second World War.
As we devise a way forward in Iraq, I urge the international community to embrace its responsibility for creating that new world order, a new world order based upon collective action.
The transatlantic partnership was never just the foundation of our security. It was the foundation of our way of life. It was forged an experience of the most bitter and anguished kind. Out of it, came a new Europe, a new world order, a new consensus as to how life should and could be lived.
All right, I'm gonna stop it right there so the platform don't mess with us like that. Right? Y'all forgive me for the sniffles. All right, don't mean to sound gross or nothing like that, but you all know how it is. Y'all know how it is. All right, so listen, we're gonna go ahead and drop that second video in here. So let me. Get him in here. Yeah, you know, staying true to form. Staying true to form. It's more trouble that's came down the pipe. No, I won't necessarily say more trouble. It's something we already knew about. The lawsuit filed by Jonathan Hay against this guy, and he said that this guy SA'd him, and he gave his accounts. He told us a story about it. He told us what happened, and so the thing about it is, of course, he's denying it. I mean, but let's be honest. When Diddy denies something, can we really believe it? I mean, how many things has he denied that we've seen really did happen? You know? No, I didn't watch Ms. Lowdown and Kathy White. She got a new one out about Kathy? If so, I definitely got to see it. The thing about that, Los Angeles, the lawsuit is filed in Los Angeles. Jonathan Hay, I mean, it seems like he may be getting a. You know what? I'm not going to even say it. Oh no, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it, sis. I will after this. I promise. Forgive me for that. I want you all to hear. And sis, you can vouch for this. Jess and Marie, you all can vouch for this, and others that come in here and join us regularly. We all said that Diddy ended up pissing off De Leon, and that's why he was in trouble the first time with the trial, right? I think he may be in trouble again. I think he may be in trouble again because he was. I can't remember who it was, but he was suing a station that aired a documentary about him. And I want to say NBC, but I don't want to tell you wrong. But I do think Murad covers it, so I'm going to let you all listen. And then, yeah, I think he does talk about it, and listen to the comparison to both events. And it's November. Last November wasn't good for Diddy. This November isn't good for Diddy. Jenny said he thought he could finesse the elites and walk away unscathed. Yeah, and they letting him know he is so wrong. I wish that Arac guy would come in. Keep saying have mercy for him and pray for him and he's listen. I agree, praying for him. Yeah, that's what we're supposed to do, right? But our prayer isn't going to work if this dude isn't ready to change his state of mind, state of action, state of being. It doesn't matter how much we pray. And guess who has to get to that realization that they want to do that? In fact, if you all remember correctly, when the trial was going on, how many times did we say, man, this is a good time for him to start praying to God or do soul searching? How many times did we say that? But see, here's the thing. there's somebody who seems so narcissistic that they cannot get out of their own way. I can't put my finger on him, but it's somebody. Jenny said folks are not understanding. He has more male victims than they thought. No lies detected. She's stating facts. It's forget your feelings. She also says Diddy has shown zero concern for those victims, let alone shown remorse. That part, I'll stop you, sis, when you get to a lie. But you ain't doing it so far. It's all facts. So let's listen how this plays out. And I want you to see how it could be the same playbook we talked about as far as De Leon when this guy. First of all, let me tell you something. The problem with these type of people is they don't understand. When you get a certain amount of money, you need to just cool out. Be thankful. Bless others with it. And I mean truly bless. Not manipulate. I mean really bless them. That's their downfall. And praying to a little g God and practicing voodoo and witchcraft and all of that, that's not going to get you closer to our creator God with the capital G. And so it's not like he didn't have an opportunity to do so. He chose not to. Right? And so now he's weeping. He's reaping what he sowed. And that's I just don't feel that we should have mercy on. Or Lord, forgive me if I'm wrong. What I'm saying, what I'm trying to say is he's got to want God in his life on his own. You know? Crown Knot on Tilt says there is no sky daddy, typical gaslighting and brainwashing. You the main one we're going to pray for. Because that tribulation period is going to be something serious. Crown. But before we go to the video, the Crown, Satan, we rebuke you from this live. We are Christ followers here. We are God believing people. So, devil, we rebuke you. All right, your energy, your false doctrine, all of that. All right, let's listen. Listen to the playbook, y'all. I think. Block party. It's the same setup, and I think this time they're not gonna miss. I don't think they're gonna miss like they did with the first trial. And you got to keep in mind, he still has to go to this guy still has to go to court in January for what? Not Justin. What's that one that looked just like him? It's not Justin. His name is not Justin. Justin is Mises. Anyway, the son to hear. Christian. Thank you, Rita. Thank you, Rita. Christian. Thank you, Rita. Thank you, Adrian. Yeah, Christian. He's got to go to court in January for what Christian did to Grace O'Murky on the yacht. Because he owned the yacht. Understand. And so I think whatever station he was trying to sue behind that documentary, they got loan money. Just like De Leon had loan money. And I think they're saying, okay, you want to do this? We got you. Yo, John. So you say this happened? You say he did this to you? All right, let's see if we can get this case expedited. Let's get this lawsuit going. Check it out.
Okay, so let me tell you why Diddy is making the biggest mistake that he could possibly be making in his career, in his lifespan right now, because this man and his ego doesn't shut.
Sis, Justin still got a lawsuit against him? I thought Justin's was dropped. You said both his sons now. Ooh, woo. I know you ain't talking about Quincy. Don't does Quincy? No, I don't think I heard anything about Quincy. I know Justin had one. I thought it was dropped. Shoot, pause, y'all. Y'all know what we got to do here. We gonna go research. Make sure we don't want to give nobody no false info. Let's see. Hold on. All right, let's see what it says. Yay. Sis, you were not lying. Says, yes, Justin Combs has a lawsuit against him. He and his father, Sean Diddy Combs, were named as co-defendant in a civil lawsuit filed in June 2025 by a woman identified as Jane Doe or Tariki Connolly in some reports. Oh, yo, I forgot. Okay, that's the girl who Justin had flown out there. And when she got there, okay, see, you're right. Dang. So, boy, two out of the three sons got the same pattern of behavior as their father. Man, boy. All right, let's go. Let's go. Dang.
Okay, so let me tell you why Diddy is making the biggest mistake that he could possibly be making in his career, in his lifespan right now, because this man and his ego doesn't shut up. Hey guys, it's Marab Raleigh. Hope you guys are all doing well today. Daily and consistent content. Let's get straight into this video where Diddy, this is the theory discussion video that I wanted to have with you guys, and I really want to know your thoughts and opinions, so please comment down below on what I'm going to say. But Diddy, in my opinion, is making the biggest mistake going against NBC right now. We discussed recently yesterday brand new litigation, legal filings.
I'm just saying.
NBC are clapping back at Diddy. Diddy is filing this $100 million lawsuit against NBC. And
Adrian
what do we have right now?
Quincy
It's been confirmed that Diddy is under a criminal investigation in LA over the claims via Jonathan Hay, who I interviewed over here as well. Jonathan Hay basically saying that Diddy essayed him. This happens right now in November. The Cassie lawsuit happened in November. And who was Diddy going up against around that time? It was a big enterprise, and it was Diageo. And what had happened is that Diageo ended up going through the back end. You guys following me? Going through the back end and helping Cassie and pushing Cassie and supporting her, the financial backing, and making her go forward with this lawsuit to the point where it ended up going to criminal trial. That, I feel like, is happening right now, and history could be repeating itself, where NBC can go through the back end and actually begin to help other people like Jonathan Hay. NBC could say, you trying to sue us for $100 million? You trying to play with us, a big enterprise? A big corporate enterprise? Let's go and look and find out if there's any criminal investigations that are active right now against Diddy. Oh, look.
Oh, look.
This investigation in LA is now public and active. It's just been announced. We have our offices in LA. We have legal teams in LA. We have financial backing that's far more than Diddy, because we are a big corporate enterprise. Let's go around the other side, support Jonathan Hay, give him some financial backing, give him some advice, give him some help, and push him to the point where Diddy now will have another bigger issue where he will need to tend to make his priority, give more of his legal backing towards the Jonathan Hay case, because this could lead to another criminal trial because it's a separate victim, also in a separate state, and it's not federal, it's state. So therefore, it could be another criminal trial, and Diddy could be facing any charges. Therefore, that means that Diddy himself cannot actually really sue NBC and get the 100 million from NBC because Diddy now has bigger issues to fry. This is the game that is being played. It was played before with Diageo and Cassie's lawsuit. And I think from that and from what we all went through and experienced and saw, that NBC can be playing the same card.
Jenny said it just.
And I don't think anybody's talking about this.
Girls.
So I wanted to make this reference.
Just saying it always starts at home. Makes me wonder
NBC
what those boys saw.
Let me take a card out of Diageo's book. You know, let's play.
Hold on, especially since the video shoot, photo shoot where remember Justin was, I keep calling that boy Justin, where Christian was kissing his sister's cheek and he was grabbing his genital, and the kiss wasn't like no, it was like you kiss your girlfriend, like yo that one. Good morning, Aztec Princess. How you doing? It was like that. That's sickening.
Messi, since Diddy wants to play Messi. NBC, do you think they're going to take $100 million loss? $100 million loss in compensation. Do you really think they're going to take this loss? This case is going back and forth, and they don't want to be given no money. Diddy was suing NBC for saying that their documentary made him the way he is, and Diddy and NBC were like, well, no, it's your actions, and you even admitted it in your sentencing. I quote XYZ where Diddy said it in his sentencing. NBC can quietly go and help Jonathan Hay, expedite the case. Who knows? There are multiple high execs at NBC, guys, who know judges, who know police,
hey, Niece, thank you for
who
that
might
heartbeat.
even know the same police person that's dealing with the Diddy case and will say, you know what? Make it a high priority case. Now that you open the investigation and it's public, make it a high priority case. Let's deal with it. Let's expedite everything. That's what they really could be doing, guys.
Hey, everybody. Walton Goggins here.
Grand Rising, everybody. Grand Rising.
Grand
Today
Rising.
is my day
Grand
off
Rising.
until later, until I go to the other job. I took off today.
Okay. We're gonna do. This is the second segment, but I'm gonna go back to Pop and play the last 5 minutes of that, and then we'll probably end the broadcast today. I'm emotional right now, so we'll probably end the broadcast today.
What's the matter?
Oh yeah, I forgot. So you remember Let's Get Shikki with it? Okay, she had a seizure last night. You know, she's been fighting cancer. Cancer came back. So she had been fighting that. But her sister messaged last night and said she had a seizure. It was bad. She's in the hospital right now. And
don't look too good.
It's not looking too good. No. Her family's flying into Maryland to be with Shikki.
Okay.
At 9, I think she said at 9 p.m. tonight, they're going to remove the breathing tube, and she's going to have to do it on her own. And we're just
praying that she can do it
that
on
she does
her
that.
own.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm going to do this, and then I'll do the go back and do that last segment of Pop, and then I'm probably going to mash out after that. You know.
Think about it. Diddy's just making bigger enemies. When you go for these big companies, it can really go left for you. When you want to sue them because you think that you can, because you've got money, because you were a billionaire, because you've got half a billion, in your net worth, you think that you can come up against these people. Like Diddy plays dirty, these companies play dirty, and they know people everywhere. They've got connects everywhere. They can make your life hell. That's what Diageo did to Diddy, because I felt like that's what happened. Diddy went up against Diageo. They didn't like that.
Good morning.
So NBC, you're going up against another big company whilst you're in prison. Not only should you be counting your enemies, but you should be, facing specific enemies, fight specific battles, not everything whilst you're in prison right now, because it's not going to help you in the long run. I do feel like another criminal trial is coming Diddy's way. Probably not federal level, probably state level, and in an entire different state. Diddy can face a new criminal trial if it's not from the same victim, if it's not from the same person. And it's not Cassie. She said, peace. I'm out. I did my bit. I came to testify on the stand pregnant. I did whatever I needed to do. Now it could be the other government in LA, seeking against Diddy, and NBC can help that. NBC guys can really help that. And so I think Diddy is in big trouble here. And I think that he's making a big mistake for himself. But unfortunately, his ego is not going to help him. His family are too busy fighting for his net worth, apparently are luring up, getting people on their side. They're too busy, rather than helping to protect their dad and say, you know what, stop the fights and etc., accept the defeat. They want their dad to fight on and keep spending money, the same money that they desperately want. The mother's getting her own lawyer, the other sons are getting their own lawyers. They're only there in the courts to prove their loyalty towards their father. That's really it, because they want the coin of money when the dad dies. Child.
Pause. Okay, so since he said that, can I call an audible on the Daily Show? So instead of going back to that second segment of Pop, since he just brought that up, he's got another video where he's talking about Christian Combs and Janice Combs are at each other, right? I don't know if it's over the money or whatnot.
Christian and Janice is beefing.
Yeah. So what do y'all say we go to that, niece, instead of the second thing of the Pop? What if we go to that since he brought that up?
Yeah, because I want to hear that.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to take a little
and
break
said, do
from
what you
Pop.
feel is needed.
They be doing promotion when we start that.
Okay, that's how we'll run it. So after this gets finished playing, I'll go and find it, and then we'll listen to that.
That's what this is all about. Oh, Diddy, Uncle Diddy, the lawsuits, the civil lawsuits, the back and forth, the litigation, none of it is ending, and we need to keep our tabs on it for when it comes into another trial like this. Then you got Lil Rod in the corner. The discovery's been open for that. It started. We just don't know any updates about what discovery is being revealed, but that's been going on. So you really just want to make more enemies for yourself. Fight your battles, Diddy. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know why you're out here doing stuff like this. It doesn't make sense. You got Lil Rod, you got Anna Kane in January. The discovery of that case begins as well.
Oh, I forgot about that one in January too.
And I'm telling you that Christina Corum is going down with Diddy because she's involved in these civil lawsuits. And if the judge has passed these charges in the Lil Rod's case, and Christina and Diddy go down for sex trafficking, that in itself can easily go criminal. That's another whole problem. That's more ammo for NBC to support. That's what I'm trying to say. NBC have got money to burn. And when they've got money to burn, they can help the other people that are Diddy's enemies so that the bigger enemy that is Diddy will go away. That's how people play chess. That's how people in these big companies work. And I was thinking about it yesterday and I'm just like, yeah, they're going to come in through the back end like Diageo came into the back end for Cassie. Because when Cassie came out with the lawsuit, for the first week, we were just like, okay, this is the lawsuit. It's going to be dismissed. It's shocking. It's wow. It's crazy. But we can see it probably being dismissed. Diageo were like, not on my watch. Douglas Wigdall was like, not on my watch. NBC could be doing the same thing as we speak right now. Like, it's just too eerie that it's so similar. Also happening in the same month, November. I don't know. Maybe I'm reaching. If you think I am, let me know. Do subscribe, guys. Comment down below.
All right, what y'all think? Let's give it up for Morale, like they did with Cassie. That's right, sis. Like so that's what he's saying. Like, remember last November, all that started going on with Cassie. So, he's saying that the adult beverage company pretty much funded her to go for, gave her what she needed in order to file the lawsuit, and then we know the trial started and stuff like that. And so he's saying NBC possibly doing the same thing for Jonathan Hay. I can see that. I mean, he's still getting in trouble. Look, because remember, the judge didn't even want to transfer. He didn't even want him to leave New York. But he went ahead and granted him the transfer to Fort Dix in New Jersey. So he got that, gets to New Jersey, Well, yeah, get to Fort Dix and gets in trouble even more. Phone call, drinking, just wilding out. So clearly he doesn't want to change it. Clearly he hasn't learned his lesson. Let's get to this
He's stupid.
Okay, so the title is Janice and Christian Combs at war. Lawyers hired. Diddy sat in prison. Weird male activity reported. Oh Lord. What was you saying, niece?
I said he's stupid. That's why.
I agree. She said he's stupid. That's why.
Just
Like,
dumb. Just like I don't understand the common logic and why. Why would you know you're in all this trouble? Why would you do all of that knowing you in all this trouble? You still think you untouchable. What he say? You just ain't gonna shake this attitude.
it's not. And here's the thing: most guys that I know, they get locked up. They want to get out. That's their main objective. So they wouldn't keep getting in trouble, right?
Yeah,
So
they don't want to keep having to come back.
yeah, I don't know if he like that diddle play or what.
He do. He's the middler.
Mm.
He got to. He got to.
He got yeah.
I don't understand. Like you trying to make it so that you like stay in it. Like I thought you wanted to come home.
She said you was talking about coming home and you doing stuff to stay in it. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think by a few months or a month or something, they extended his release time. Well, what was his release date? I don't know.
We can kiss that release date goodbye.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work because the rate is going now. And again, there's more stuff coming in. Like we just said a few seconds ago, that whole lawsuit with Jonathan Hay, it not only it's picking up traction quickly. So it's giving off somebody. He done pissed off NBC or somebody. Somebody is mad at him still.
He pissed off. He pissed off the right person. And they gonna piss on him. He done pissed off the right couple of few people.
I can agree with that. And we got to remember, we still hadn't even got to Lil Rod's yet. We still got Lil Rod.
Yeah, that's why I say he pissed off the right couple of people because they gonna all band together like they doing now. Oh, they ain't gonna cook you. Okay, we all gonna cook you.
Yeah, rotisserie.
I said that at the beginning of his trial. They gonna cook him slowly. They're gonna make him suffer.
I believe that. I mean, I think a lot of people didn't even expect him to get off or get what he got that first time. Like they felt like he should have gotten more. And that's why I was saying
it's more torturous though. It's more torturous though to you know how like when they be like, oh, you're almost there. Oh, you gotta be quicker than that.
Yeah. Snatch the rug off from under you.
Yeah. And it's like they're gonna keep doing that.
Right. Jenny said, I thought he was holding classes and helping folks. Yeah, I think that's a cover
holding
up.
the class for? That's a fucking lie.
I think that
was a lie.
Well, and just like the whole, remember when the person had the pokey to his throat, him and his attorneys were saying, and the guy that was supposed to be like his teacher or whatever, and they said that was a lie.
Yeah, who, Diddy? Please, they don't even want you in jail because you got that shit, bro.
Wave running said, sound like somebody scrambling eggs. Turn up.
I am. Y'all can hear me?
Hey, these got that good breakfast plate coming for the Lolo. You was crazy, man. Let's get to this work.
Diddy's family, guys, are at war. It was reported a couple of days ago, and now it looks like we have more information about what's going on because they want his 400 million here. Hey, you guys, it's Marab Raleigh. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. Daily and consistent content. Let's get straight into this video where Diddy's hears. How do you pronounce his word? Because we have so many words in English that really do piss me off. As somebody who is a native English speaker, it just irritates me. H-E-I-R. Air. I'm saying Diddy's here because it's H-E-I-R, but the H is silent. Air. So Diddy's air, but that also sounds like air. Like, do you know what I mean? I feel sorry for people, guys, who have to try to learn English, because even though it might seem easy, you have words like this that really just confuse everybody. Because you've got here, then you've got hair, then you've got hair like the rabbit. I'm tired. And hair that's spelled like this. But anyways, guys, people are arguing. His family is going through it. A fresh storm.
Hey, Niche, let me get 2 hot links with them eggs.
Oh, I just threw some turkey bacon on there.
You gonna put some turkey bacon? Okay. Let me take 2 strips of the turkey bacon.
Yeah, making some
Hard scramble on the egg.
Some Gouda cheese in there.
Are you doing it right? Yeah, right. Hey, just saying, he said, I'm tired. English is a real struggle.
I told him when he said air, he said air. Yeah, it's the air.
Yeah, Marab, I love him, man. He's funny.
And mean, I know in like people from like the UK and stuff like that. I know they hate speaking American English because they're like, "What? That's stupid. What? It don't make sense." And when you look at their dialogue, it don't make sense.
Yeah, he's right. That's where he's from too, the UK. And you're right. Like the thing about it, like even the words we say, like we say status, they say status. You know, we say garage, they say garage. It's like
they're pronouncing it and how it's spelled.
Right. Exactly.
How you get read and read and it's spelled the same way.
Yeah, I'll be doing, like I said, I'll be doing homework with Rudy, and like just take the word win for a second. For win, W-I-N-D, win, W-I-N, W-H-E-N. She's like, well, I don't know. I just know I need win. I don't know which one
win?
I'm supposed to put in. Yeah. Yeah. She's right.
Different amount of twos.
Yep.
Two.
Right. T-W-O-T-O-T-O-O. Yep, just in there. T-H-E-R-E. T-H-E-I-R. I mean, like, we do have the most complicated language, I think.
And you expect people to come over here and learn how to speak that shit. No, we barely know how to speak that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, and put the proper word with the right context. Like, come on, what? That's true.
Is brewing amongst Diddy's sons and Janice Combs. Diddy is currently serving time, as we all know, but it's going to turn into an all-out war. You've got massive egos and hundreds of millions of dollars on the line. It's not just going to get ugly, it's going to get explosive. The most vocal challenger, it's now been revealed, is Christian Combs, who insiders say is determined to take the reign of his father's empire. Christian believes he's best positioned to carry on Diddy's legacy, with Janice insisting she's the most experienced and trustworthy steward. Janice thinks she's the best person to step in, a source is telling In Touch, but Diddy's son is refusing this. And just as determined to take the reins, it's become a full-on showdown and tensions are skyrocketing. The conflict began after Diddy's arrest, as we all know. So we discussed this last week. We've been discussing this for a while, and now more information is being revealed as to who the two people are that are mainly fighting for Diddy's heir, and that definitely is Janice and Christian. And I would have assumed it to be one of these two. I would have thought Justin Combs would have been all up in there, but perhaps Christian told the other siblings that, you know, I'll split this with you, some kind of lie that he probably would have told them. But Janice is putting up a fight. She said, I'm the mother of this damn man. I'm the one who brought Diddy into this world. I can take him out if I want to as well. I'm getting a piece of that money. I'm getting that 400 million loan.
Man, y'all got to see this wig and this picture that Janice got on. She's like a female,
horrible,
Coca-Cola'd up Ike Turner.
Want to get the majority of it, not you, Christian, not you, anybody else. This is what this man is saying. Christian Combs is putting up a fight. According to EUR Web, Diddy's children have been living extravagantly since his incarceration, prompting concerns of financial mismanagement. The report suggests that some heirs are already drawing on family resources, further complicating the legal landscape. They're acting like he's never coming back. It's a free-for-all. This is complicating the legal fight for the money. This would mean that Janice would be somebody who could be in a likely position to get what she wants to get of what Diddy wants to give, because Diddy ain't going to be in prison for long unless this new investigation leads to a criminal trial, which could be a big problem for him. And so they're fighting for the money now, Janice and Christian. And I feel like if the sons keep spending the money, which they've been doing for the past year and a half, because they don't really do anything else, quite talentless in my opinion, then, you know, it's going to be a big problem. So we have more conversations on this battle that is looming between now
Jenny
Janice
said
and
that
Christian
chick
that
can
we
go
know
where
it's
it can
these two are
probably
busting
walk by
heads. You know,
itself.
Christian's got his girlfriend and he's got, you know, mouths to feed. Janice is like, I'm the damn mother.
Thanks, sis.
I deserve everything. I'm also in my 80s. Let me get to live and enjoy my life. I've been struggling with this man anyways, but something tells me Janice has been enjoying Diddy's money for a very long time as it is. So we'll see what Diddy does, because I feel like that man is just as corrupt as the rest of his family. So I feel like he would also want to keep the money for himself and just be like, you know what? Y'all ain't getting shit. Now, US Weekly have put up a new article, Inside Diddy's New Life in Prison. Behind bars at Fort Dix, former inmates say the mogul's world is ruled by broken showers, bad food, and random violence. This is an insane asylum. I mean, pick a fight, because MDC was the worst prison, but now Fort Dix seems to be the most insane asylum that he's going through, and it's too much for him. And apparently toilets are broken. There's violence going on left, right, center. He isn't doing well. He finds it nice to be in the chapel library, but outside of that, there really isn't anywhere else, guys, that he, you know, finds great peace. Who?
He finds it nice to be in the chapel library. Why does this man keep trying to play the religious card like he changed it?
Because he's stupid.
Because he's stupid. It's the same play. It was dangerous at MDC. That's why he wanted to go to Fort Dix. It's laid back. It's more relaxed. It's more of a boot camp for him. Huh?
It's giving. Okay, the problem was you was uncomfortable there. It's an uncomfortable situation. Being in jail is an uncomfortable situation all in itself.
No matter what. Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's uncomfortable here. I want to go here. Okay, we're going to play your game. I'm going to send you here. Now you here? Oh, no, you're going to stay here because you requested to be here.
Exactly. That's what I'm getting at. Like, that's exactly what I'm thinking, Neeks. Didn't he want to go there? He requested to be. He was adamant about being moved to this location.
Yeah. Because he found out that he don't got as many followers as he thought he did, or people that was going to help him in there. That's what it is.
Facts. Jenny said it's giving silver spoon and spoiled child. Yeah, that's exactly what he's acting like. Like he still haven't learned. He feel like he's entitled. And nah, man, no. Listen, fact of the matter is, Diddy isn't built for jail. Well, I mean jail life. Now, you know the other aspects of the, you know,
yes, he is.
Glock 5000, he is. But that's, you know, just everyday life.
He built for it. He got it, boss.
CBS.
Huh?
I said he got it, boss. He built for it. He for it. Yeah, he for it tough. Come on, you was out here doing all this stuff to people. You for it tough. You got it, boss.
Right. Hey, now he can really take that for real.
Yeah, go ahead, do your job. You been doing it.
Pulled it at the ground.
That you thought was weaker than you. Come on, do it with the men that's in there. That's on the same level as you. You can't.
Right. He can't. He can't handle it. Hold on, my bad. Okay, I got it back.
Finds great peace. Who? CBS reported that the Grammy winner violated prison rules, and you know it looks like there's been conversations. The call was not initiated by Sean. Inglemeyer clarified to US. I would imagine Inglemeyer is PR or lawyer. It was initiated by his lawyers. It was protected by attorney-client confidentiality. He says he's not been informed of Diddy losing privileges. The fact that we still talk to him means he hasn't lost any. Apparently, as he continues to make headlines in the outside world, Diddy is settling into his day-to-day. Prisoners are woken up at 6 a.m. for breakfast, then take classes or work before lunch, dinner, and then a few hours of recreation time, and then they have to go back to their bunk beds by 11 p.m. According to Tyler King, a former Dix inmate and creator of the Prison Reform Organization, days are structured but not meaningful. There are classes and books. Time can be spent watching TV as well. And that, you know, apparently the place is an insane asylum. The conditions are not great. He also witnessed group sex during the early morning hours. Excuse me. I got up at like 3 or 4 in the morning to go to the bathroom, and you would see the craziest things in there. People you would never imagine. The guards just look the other way as the men get it freaky in the shower. Wow. So I can imagine Diddy is doing this to pass the time. There's one bathroom per floor with toilets and showers and everything is broken. A lot of the food is expired. It's horrible. They don't care. I was there a day and a half and I told a kid I just met, this isn't a jail. This is an insane asylum. And he agreed that it was a zoo. Diddy's life will be easier here because it's a low security, but it's still going to be very difficult for him to live. So there seems to be some clarification on this three-way call.
I just sent
and
it,
that
sis.
he hasn't lost his privileges as of yet because they're talking to Diddy every single day. And that, you know, it was a call initiated by his lawyers. So which one is it, guys? Because to me, this three-way call explanation is a lie. And they want to obviously write it in the US Weekly, Diddy's PR team, to get it out there. This whole article stinks of sympathy. It just stinks of, oh, Diddy is suffering. He's going through stuff. Let's feel sorry for him. The three-way call, by the way, was a call for his lawyers. If it was a call for the lawyers, why was it explained that they were issuing a statement for New York Times? That's what Diddy's team stated, that this three-way call happened because they needed somebody else on the call and to issue a statement for New York Times. And you can't do a three-way call. You know, it's not allowed to be done. But where's that statement for New York Times then?
Right, sis.
It would have been out by now if that's what it was.
What did they expect?
They can try to do all of this, you know, protection and filling in the holes, but all of it is just lies. Diddy isn't the only liar. His entire PR team are liars. The lawyers, you know, get paid to lie. Everybody's lying. The children lying. Janice lying. Janice's wig is lying to everybody. Everything, like everybody is lying in this place. They think we're stupid. They think we were born yesterday. I don't give a damn about the prison conditions of what Diddy's going through right now because we didn't give a damn about the prison conditions at the MDC. So why should we care now? But you want to talk about, oh, the three-way call was initiated by the lawyers. BS. Because wasn't it also mentioned that his children were also in the call? So somebody is lying. Somebody's trying to make up some type of excuse, and I'm not buying into it. I'm just so sorry. But you know, this is a new article that has come out today to let us all know that Diddy is going through it, and other inmates are talking about groups, orgy sex with different men in the showers. So this is probably what Diddy's getting up to right now. When they all go to their bunk beds, you know, at 11 p.m. and we know that Diddy's not on the top, Diddy's definitely on the bottom, and they are going to the showers to live glorious, you know, in their sex, having their orgies together, living their best life, and the guards will just look the other way because it's none of their business. Let these people get their freak on, since Diddy likes to do these freak offs.
Thank you. I just said that.
That part right there.
Like, if you want to give us sympathy updates like this, be prepared for Diddy to be dragged, because the public world, you know, the majority of people don't really like this man. You know, he's lost a lot of credibility. So you can keep giving us these sympathy updates. It's not going to work. They've been doing it since the children gave a statement about Kim Porter and how the dad did not kill Kim Porter, and nobody gave a damn. Nobody was eating it up. The only thing Diddy's eating is arse in that prison.
Oh,
nobody's eating wherever the hell they're trying to sell.
Paul.
What? He said Diddy eating what in prison? The bread and the toast and the eggs. What he said? What he said? What the hell said? Because you know he can't stand that man. He always got some funny shit coming out of his mouth. He said that the wig was tired and twisted. And
he said the wig flying. Diddy eating.
Oh, he eating the groceries.
Yes. He Kevin Gates and off in that thing.
Yo, well, is he lying? Well, we know he ain't lying. Well, I don't even think that they want Diddy eating they, but he got that shit.
Man. Y'all remember that song by Key Sweat? Something just ain't right.
Mm-hmm.
I think Diddy gonna remix that. Munching.
On that ass tonight.
Oh my God. We gonna get shut down. We gonna get shut down. Let me tell you.
You started it. I just finished it.
It was on point. I needed this. Thank y'all. Y'all be coming through for me. Man. OMG, man. Oh, you got me crying from laughing. But look. Hey.
Sorry, y'all. We're trying to keep it PG, but everybody in here going, this is the 18-year-old alive. We know what it is.
Exactly. Y'all know what it is?
What they said, this grown folks business.
You ain't grown. Get out. Run.
Damn.
That one caught me off guard. I wasn't ready.
I was. Soon as he said that, I wanted to make sure I heard what I heard.
She said, "Who? What did he say?"
I wanted to make sure I heard that correctly.
Oh my goodness! Yeah.
Make sure my antennas was up to the sky when he said that. I said, go ahead.
Just said enough, huh? Yeah. They hit me with the
Hey, I
Scooby Doo.
started that. He talking about some he in there munching on cheeks and shit. Well, you been munching on them. Now you're munching on.
Nom nom.
Locked up, they won't let you out. One.
I'm so man, I'm through. I'm through, man. He got arrested too last week, by the way, here in DeKalb.
I hope he don't be in there munching on nothing.
I hope he. Woo. Yeah, more things gonna be Aiken, not just his name, Akon.
Because Akon
Late
been
night
talking
snacking.
about late night snacking, chopping,
Y'all
chewies.
Crazy.
Ooh-wee on the chewies.
I'm trying to tell you, man, y'all are crazy. I love y'all. I love y'all so much.
They're gonna go after Akon anyway because the stuff he's been talking about and like trying to get Black Americans to move to Africa.
Yeah, right. He's been heavy on that here in the A too.
For a while.
And then too,
catch him because he was in Africa. Now he here.
Another thing makes him mad is he has his own oil and gas at his house.
That's it right there. Ding ding ding. You got the button. I can't do it. Ding ding ding. I'll just do the sign.
Yeah, that's something they can't. And you know, if by him having the connects on that, and then if he's spread it to other people on how to get in, you got to think of how powerful that's going to make the movement. You know, that oil and gas thing they big on. That's a big money maker. So
monopoly.
Huh?
Monopoly.
Exactly. Yep. It's just monopoly. That's all it is. They want to control the board.
They've been controlling it for too long, and people found the way out. But the thing is, when you find a way out, when you spread your messages, don't come back here. Don't come back here, because that's when they always get you.
That's fact. Speaking of fact, who all was in Straight Facts broadcast this morning? Okay, Jenny, did you hear that the excerpt that she played, the video she played where the white guy was talking about we're breeding too much, or minorities are breeding too much?
Oh, because y'all ain't breeding at all? Or because y'all YT women is giving birth to mixed babies now and y'all races dying out?
Yes.
That melanin is taking y'all out for the count, ain't it?
They can't stand it. They can't stand it. But that's what we have been talking about. They wanted to make.
Did you see that video? I think I sent it to you. I deactivated my Instagram and Facebook for a little bit. I just need a break from it. But if I come across it again, I'm gonna send it to you. The YT man and his wife and their baby came out black, and he was having a fit. He was like, "What happened? I don't know. What happened? Is that our baby? You guys switched our dummy." She crying, and you flipping out. She know what happened.
It looked like she okay with it, huh?
We had that BBC.
Yes. Hey, you know, we said that's what they were trying to do. They knew that the YT race was becoming the minority, and they want to prevent that. You know, and she played the X. I wish I knew what it was. I can't remember. She said who it was speaking, but I can't remember. I'll try to find it and we'll play it tomorrow. And I also think I've been picking out what we're going to talk about tomorrow. I think it's going to be Cisco from Drew Hill finally revealing
what
why the
happened
industry ran him off. Huh?
That one.
Yeah, and why the industry wanted him gone. he's going to allegedly he's going to reveal that.
Well, I always get him and what's the other one named Dennis Rodman mixed up.
Who? Him and who?
Dennis Rodman.
Oh, Dennis Rodman. Yeah. Dennis went crazy. But you know, Jesse said I'm jealous because y'all have the most beautiful skin and I'm white as. You are funny. Look,
Don't do that.
Y'all, yes, y'all are beautiful as well. You know, I honestly, I always tell my kids they got the best of both worlds. You know, we don't teach them hate, so they can.
Well, look, and you think about it like this: SPF got melanin in it, so.
And that's a true statement. She said, Jenny said, hopefully it's someone else speaking because his voice,
Oh yeah, I can't stand his voice either, Jenny.
Let me see if I can preview it real quick. Give me un momento, por favor.
Oh, she's half Mexican.
Yeah, it's him. He's talking. It's him talking, sis.
Well, and another one bites the dust, and another one.
She said, just saying, said, my daughter is half Mexican, and I love her skin. See, I'm with you. I love my baby's skin. I tell everybody, and that peanut butter skin look good. I love it. Jenny's no wonder they never let him speak.
I'm crying. They just put him up there to sing. Yeah.
Yep. Let me close out this seg. Hold on. We got like a minute left.
So just quit doing it. Just give up on it. Let Diddy do his sentence. Shut up with all of this nonsense. And, let's move on. We don't give a damn about the new place he is in is an insane asylum and that there's cracked bathrooms and the crazy things are going on in the showers with men and etc. He's seen people get stabbed over an onion. You ain't in there with the most stable people. And, it depends on how he carries himself. If he's low profile and doesn't act like he's a big shot, he'll be fine. There's violence going on over minor things during his prison stint. Judice is giving another interview to let us all that know. I don't give a damn.
Me neither.
We don't give a damn.
Yeah, right.
I'm so sorry. He's got a whole new criminal investigation that's going on in LA
like,
that he needs to worry about. Let me know your thoughts, guys.
All right. Give it up to Marad. Hold on, Lise. Okay, go.
I said, famous words of Smokey. I don't give a fuck.
No, that's right. Who cares? Hawaii 805. Welcome in, love. Welcome to hashtag.
He gotta act like he not a big shot. Bitch, you should. Ooh, you know what, creator? God, woo! He was about to get that work just now. Okay. Yeah. You shouldn't be in there trying to be a big shot anyway, dummy.
Exactly. Wait. He trying to play that role, man. Look, you gotta be careful.
You ain't trying to live above your means. Like you not in jail. They looking at you, and you in Jersey.
Yes.
They is looking at you like a regular, degular, schmegular Joe on the street, bro. And you're free game.
Look,
let you not have that shit. They would have been all on you like white on rice. That's what's saving him. That's really what's saving him. That the fact that he got that.
But he need to learn how to move with it, not be, acting that way. So well. We can't bring you up in the panel. You got 82 followers. You're following 32 people. You have a letter as your default picture. That disqualifies you from being a candidate to come up on the panel. But thank you for tuning in. Yeah, we can't have that up here, bro. Let's see.
Right, he shouldn't have been messing with Fab Rita. No, absolutely not. Talking about something when we gonna party.
When we gonna party?
Party in a long time. That you had to. You see how they was looking at him?
Yeah, all of them.
Fab wanted to jump up from that table and probably if Diddy wasn't Diddy, he probably would have jumped up from that table and choked his ass into the next lifetime.
Yeah, you could tell he was uncomfortable. Him, Jadakiss, all of them.
Jada too. Jada was
Yeah,
looking at Fab, and Fab was looking at Jada like, "Yo,
they were
is this nigga
uncomfortable.
for real? Is he for real right now?
It's a cornball.
Is he really talking about? Is he trying that? Oh, he's trying that. Okay, because you like that it was like they had a conversation with their eyes.
Exactly. And you know Kiss don't play, boy.
Yeah, he like, oh,
So
he on that? And Fab looking at him like, yo, he on that. And he like,
yeah.
well, he on that with you. That nigga ain't saying shit.
I'm out. Right, Jenny? She said Cam and Mace go in on Diddy. They do. They
They
ring.
do.
They ring.
Every time. Every
And I
time.
love
And that's two of the most that do not care.
none. They have no care at all. So
If they put 50 in there, that would be the three, the three stooges.
true. That's who we needed. They needed all three do that documentary with 50. Like narrate.
They should have him come up there and do that. Put him
Yep.
as a guest on the show. If y'all listening to this, take that idea. I need my 5%.
Yep. I'll take my 5 as well. And we'll support. We'll promote and all of that.
Definitely still will support and promote.
Facts. All right, y'all. We're gonna close out today's episode, but before we do that, I want to make sure that we all remember to keep Let's Get Cheeky with It in our thoughts and prayers. Her family, her everybody. Let's keep them in prayer because they are definitely in a world of fear right now and concern. But I need all of us to pray. I need all of the prayer warriors that we can band together. We need it. They're giving it to 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock tonight, Eastern Standard Time. They are taking the breathing tube out. And it is on our bestie to fight and breathe and get her breath back to the level of living or, where she can be stable. So she rallies around us. It's our turn to rally around her. She don't ask for much. She don't ask for no money. She don't ask for nothing. But right now she can use our prayers. I know she's a fighter. I know she's strong. It's an honor. It's an innate honor to be a friend to her, to be able to call her a friend, to be able to call her my sister. And so it's our turn to pour our love and prayer into her. She needs us. Think about the times that she's came in here and joined us, not feeling good, under a blanket, hurting, in pain. And all she cared about was us being happy. She put herself last. I champion that. I champion that. Her humanity is just, And even though I told her what she means to me, how much she means to me, I still feel like it's not enough. I'm calling on our Heavenly Father to bless us with more time so we can tell her just how much we care for her, we love her, we adore her, we admire her. And I'm challenging everybody in here right now to go on her page and just send a message letting her know that we're praying for her. So that when she comes out, she sees it. What was you saying, niece?
I want everybody to do me a favor.
Okay, hold on. Let me pause this. Because you sound low. Okay, what was you saying?
I said I wanted everybody who's in here, if you guys can, do me a favor. These are the strongest times, right? Anything that you want. 1111 is 1. 111 is 1. 222 is 1. And 444 is 1. So if you guys can catch that number, on the clock, say your prayer around that time for her.
Can we get that posted? Can you put that in the chat?
Yes, I can. I will.
We want to make sure we do that. We want to make sure we definitely Do not miss those times. She is fighting for her life. She's fighting for her life, y'all. That's the least we could do for her. I'm about to start crying. Look, I have been your self-proclaimed favorite news reporter, Mr. Breaking News, reporting from the newsroom. I love you all to life. I love you all to life. And it's important to make sure did you get those times put up, niece? Let me see. No, not yet. Okay.
Oh, they didn't give me All right, let me just put the times up here.
Okay. You said 12 12. I mean 11 11.
11
1 1.
1 1 1. I'm typing them in right now.
Okay. This is all I ask too. This is all I'm asking y'all to do. Okay, there it is. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that, Jess. I don't be playing when I say I got the best moderating team on here. Oh, look. She needs us, y'all. I can't stress this enough. I've been checking the phone periodically throughout the show just to see if there's word back yet, and I still hadn't gotten anything. Revy is really, really good about communicating, and the fact that I haven't heard anything back from her, I have to say it makes me, I'm worried. I'm worried. Yeah, I really, I can't sit here and fake the funk. I'm worried. You know, if I hear anything, just I don't know how y'all
Just
want to do it.
keep me updated. You can send me a text message.
Okay, yep, I got your number so I can text you. Sis, I got you. Anybody else who want to be updated, message me your number here, not in the live, but send it to me in the message, and I'll add it. And what I'll do is I'll create a group chat on text. Yeah, and we can keep up with it. But we still are wanting you all to go to her page and send a message and let her know that you're praying for her. Let's let her know, because I'm keeping my faith in the Lord. She's gonna come out of it, and I want her to see these.
I think that would be probably would be best. At those times, you can say your prayer out loud, or you can just send it to her and just send it to her at that time.
Good idea. Perfect, niece. Man, you could be anything in life. Be somebody. Be somebody. Niece, you wanna finish?
My favorite slogan, and have a great day on purpose.
Amen.